time I've been using a half inch wrench, inch socket, but this 13 fit even better. And I had to go spend some money just to make sure that this thing was done right. It was stripping the bolt. So I had to stop what I was doing. I was working on this thing for about maybe like 3 hours. I ain't gonna lie. Trying to get this bolt loose, trying to save myself some money. But guess what? I had to sacrifice. I figured if I go buy me some tools, the right thing, then if somebody else need their vehicle worked on or something, I at least have something. Or if something else done, I at least have the right tools to get the job done. But dang, I did not know tools are so much. So I got the alternator off. Now I just gotta undo this last part. And then I'm praying that it's the right I'm praying that it's the right alternator. We'll see in a second. Finish getting so my neighbor let me use they tool. I had socket wrenches, but I didn't have the right one. And it's just tightening. This thing feel like it's tightening up. Nah, it's more like kind of rusty. I can see the threads. Look at that. Got an alternator. Now I gotta make sure it's the right one. So we'll go like this. That's the same. This the same. This the same. And Flash. I got a 1994 Ford Ranger. And then I couldn't find the one that I needed. Didn't know if it was a 4-wheel drive or a 2-wheel drive. So I took a wild guess. I guess right. So the same way you took it off, you put it on. It's the same thing. Everything look legit. I'm gonna set this back down in here. Take this off. Move this. Oh, now, gotta flip this. This thing won't stay in there. How you doing?
Alternator back on.
Yes, sir. Yeah, this is my first time doing it by myself. My dad taught us when I was younger.
Yeah.
I was too young to know what I was doing, but he had his idea.
My dad did too. Of course, back in the day, you had so much room to work on it.
Yeah.
Now they just compact it with all this computer shit, and now they make it where it's hard to work on it, and they really want you to bring it into the dealership and have them work on it.
That's very true.
It is. It's crazy.
I always, like, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't cheap, but I kind of use Google to make sure I had the right tools and stuff. But I remember like certain things, and then even Google didn't show me. They didn't show me because the model that I seen, they didn't have this air intake. They had another air intake that went across this part. So I just use my own head and figure my own way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I don't know. I would have been finished in less than 30 minutes if I had the right tools.
Yeah, that's always the deal.
It took me forever, man. I ain't gonna lie. I just got back. All I needed was this 13. And I was using the half inch.
Oh yeah. And you still wouldn't get it.
The half inch, it was stripping the bolt. So I went to Lowe's just now. First I went to Northern Tools, but they was closed. I guess they closed on Sundays. So now I gotta put everything back. Make sure that everything works properly. I think this one right here.
All right, man. I want to get down to this store.
Okay.
We cooled off a little bit so I can get out.
Yeah, man. It's been burning up. I'm out here working in it.
I mean, you know, I come from Phoenix, Arizona, so it's way hotter. So this is kind of cool to me. You know, this is a different kind of heat from it.
Yeah, you can have that.
That's one reason why I moved here. Shit.
I could dig it.
Hey, man. I waited too long to move.
Man, well, Charlotte welcomes you, man. I'm glad you're here, buddy. You got good energy.
Yeah, you know, I try to. I mean, I can live anywhere. You know, I can get along with anybody.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
You know, I'm not young like I used to be, where I used to get out and mix and do things I shouldn't do. You know?
Yeah. We all gotta grow up sometime.
Oh man.
Some people never grow up, bro. That's the thing.
Yeah, like that house I live at, there's some guys, a couple guys just got out of prison. You know,
Yes, sir.
they don't fit. They can't figure out why they ain't getting the job. I said, well, first of all, you gotta have some kind of trade, you know.
Yeah, man.
Otherwise, you're gonna be sitting for a while. But I just quit my job I was working at.
The one you were telling me about? Oh, what happened?
Well, we finally got the second shift going last Monday. So one of the guys at the house here, I helped him get a job out there, you know, and I was training him to be a powder coater, you know.
Yes, sir.
And so 2.5 weeks in, they they pulled him out of the spray booth and told me they wanted me in the booth powder coating. Only because I'm better than the day shift powder coater, and I mean I got 8 years experience, so I got more experience than any of them guys out there. Plus my 2 bosses that's over the powder coating department, I know more than they. But it's unorganized out there, you know.
Yes, sir.
And there's no communication. So we started last Monday. Now this guy I trained. So I'm in the booth first part of the day because we're on a 10-hour shift. You know?
Yes, sir.
And, he decides all he wants to do is be in the wash bay washing parts. You know. And I tell him that ain't the deal. I was running that crew, and you know, 'cause I know how to run a crew, you know, like Phoenix.
Yes, sir.
And but they said they wanted me to be in the booth, and I said, well, you know, we didn't. Y'all hired me to run a crew. How can I run a crew if I'm in the booth? You know, I said, y'all got me a new guy that don't know what he's doing, and now you pull Frank out of the booth, and he really don't know what he's doing. So, you know, I'm having to pull up the slack on both of their ends, and then, you know, Monday and Tuesday, man, I was just exhausted, man. I said, man, this is bullshit. I ain't doing this. So I didn't go in Wednesday or Thursday. They called and I told them how I felt. And so I ain't heard from them. Yeah. So I'm like this freaking man. You're not gonna work me with this.
Cool. So what's your next move?
Well, I'm just gonna for next week or so. I'm just gonna take it easy and clear my mind and look for another job.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I save my money. I buy food and cigarettes. That's basically all I do. So I got some time where I ain't got to really go back to work right now. But they was paying me some good money. I was making $25 an hour.
Oh, word.
Plus, you know, the 2-hour shift differential. So I walked away from good money. But
sometimes you know what? You did the right thing. Your sanity, your mental is more important than
health. Yeah.
Your health, your mental health.
Because I tell them, man, I'm not in it for the money, man. Y'all offered me the money, and I didn't say what I needed, you know, but because I kind of knew how Charlotte, North Carolina, the wage is lower than it is in Phoenix. So, you know, had they offered me like $21, $22, I would have taken it, you know. But right off the bat, that lady offered me $25. See, I didn't even apply to them. She found my resume Indeed. You know.
Okay, this stuff work?
I guess, man. But that's the resume that I gave Indeed when I was in Arizona, Phoenix.
Oh, word.
You know. I mean, with Indeed, I said with Indeed and them other places. Career Connect, job, or whatever you call it. You know, you send them your resume, you don't get hardly any replies. I think it took them forever. But like I said, I hadn't even moved from Phoenix yet, and the lady called and said we're getting ready to start a second shift. Well, you know, that was in January, and I didn't make it down here till March. Because y'all had those back-to-back snowstorms, so
oh yeah, dang, I forgot about that.
You know, I told him I'm not gonna come back down. I ain't coming down here until after that. You know. He said, well, it's in the works. So call us when you get the thing. So I called him. I went through 3 interviews with these people, and all they said was, King Power Coach.
I don't know what a defibrillator is. Sorry. I'm on YouTube. I'm listening to you though.
Yeah.
Somebody said something about a defibrillator. I don't know what that is. You know what a defibrillator is?
Yeah.
Me either.
But they kept saying something about working freely with. So that's what I do. I'm out there with my employees working, But that's all they said about it. But come later on down the line, they talk about they want me in the booth since I can power code good and get shit done. I said, well, no, I ain't too keen on that. I mean, y'all didn't say that in the interview. Had y'all said that in the interview, I probably wouldn't have taken the job. I mean, the job offer was to run a crew,
Yeah.
I said, I'm not one of them stand around guys. I get in there and work just like everybody else. And they found out I could powder coat real good. So I stayed with them as long as I could. And I got hired on in April. But it took them 3 months evening shift going. But I said, fuck, I ain't work my shift.
I'm like, man. All right, brother. Hey, we could, since you not working, maybe one day this week we could go fishing or something.
Yeah.
Do you have a fishing license?
No.
I ain't trying to get into business or anything, but I'd say this. If you get, like, I don't know if they help y'all with the transition thing, but if you get, like, EBT or Medicaid or something like that, you can get a fishing license for free.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You see, I before I came down here, I called most of these places up, that, keep people off. Because I was staying in a motel for 2.5 weeks. That was $75 a day.
Hey.
So I called around to all these kind of places that got setups like this one. So these people finally called me. And I went and interviewed with them. They let me in now.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No. But I came prepared. I came with money. So.
That's a good thing, man. A lot of people come unprepared.
Yeah. I not have no money or nowhere to stay. I called the churches up, racing that would be willing to rent a room. I called a bunch of people. This place is the only place to call me about.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So I made it out here. But I can get work anyway.
All right, man. Look. I don't know what a defibrillator is, but I got everything back on right there. Now I gotta work backwards. Put this one around. So I need to tighten that up. Okay, just go back. And just look like this. Oh, snap. Oh, okay. Alright, we don't need this to last. Just like this. Yo, I never worked on a like by myself. I mean, I work on cars now, but when I was little, my pop only taught us. He taught me how to work work on cars when I was like real little. But I don't remember none of that. I ain't gonna lie. Like if you was to tell me to look at this, I found this, no one even on there. But I know where it goes. Some things just come automatic. But when I was younger, my pop used to when he tried to teach us, it's like I really wasn't paying attention, I ain't gonna lie. I wish I was. Some things I remember, like changing the brakes, I do remember that. But when we changed the alternator and the starter, all I remember doing was him hitting the starter to try to get it to crank. And then when it cranked, then he knew like that was something wrong, but he needed that replaced. The alternator, I used to get them mixed up. But now it's like when I go to work on something, some things come back to my memory kind of easy. Other things is like a blur. Like I don't remember this. Like, I ain't never had to do none of this. And make sure that. Okay, wait. Mind you, I'm disabled in my right arm, so if y'all see me like hold this stuff weird, that's why. It's me opening my hand out. It, this one work when it wants to. I'm disabled in this arm. Y'all see that? Yeah. So I don't claim the disability. I don't collect disability. I wish I was getting paid for it, but guess what? I'm just grateful that God gave me air in my body. He gave me enough mobility to get some stuff done. Even though I might be struggling, stuff fall out my hand all the time. I'm just grateful that I could kind of grip. Look how I'm holding this. So I could kind of grip stuff, but I can't hold some stuff like normal. So I make do with what I got, what I can do. It might take me a little longer, but as long as I keep persevering through, I eventually get it. I appreciate y'all tapping in though, for real. I gotta hurry up. I gotta go finish organizing somebody's house. But oh yeah, I gotta finish organizing somebody's house, but this right here is more important. Is I won't be able to get nowhere. I don't like borrowing other people's vehicles. I'm just grateful that I'm able to get this stuff done best I can. I don't know if y'all been following my story, but it's been a rough one. Go in. Don't come out. Go back in the house. You don't have no clothes on. Hey, go in the house. Tell him to keep his hands to himself. Go in the house. Thank you. Go in the house. John, keep your hands to yourself, man. My bad, y'all. It's about to start getting dark. You know, once you fix something, you gotta test it out. Still gotta do all that. Pouring with sweat. Maybe I shouldn't have. John, go back in the house, please. Not if you're not listening. Oh, boy. That's probably why they had that off. It's kind of hard to get on. Yes, sir. I got it on there now. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Hello, me, sir.
And then
My name's Randy, man.
it's
I know.
hey, look, I got clients younger than me, and
Uh-huh.
I still give them yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am. You know why? Because my parents always taught me respect, number one, but two, it's just I I treat people not saying I want to be called yes sir, no sir, but I treat people with respect and dignity because there's so many people that just don't understand just common courtesy. You know what I mean? And you never know who you're gonna meet, man.
That is true. What is this, a 4-cylinder?
Yes sir. Hold on, wait.
6,
Look at
2, 4, 5.
Man, this ain't no V8 though. It's
Yeah,
yeah, 8 solenoid. But I don't know
you
why.
got 8 wires.
I don't know what's up.
You got 8
I
wires.
guess
in
it is a V8. It's
small
crazy.
block V8. Shit.
That's wild. I ain't never even noticed that. Hey, look, I only had it. I ain't had it that long. I only had it for like a few months.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so like I'm still learning it. I'm just glad this alternator was on the top and not on the bottom.
Yeah, or in the front here, where you gotta take the fan off and
Yeah.
everything.
Now next I gotta give it an oil change. Gotta change the brakes on it. I gotta do all of that too. It's a work in progress, but it's coming together. I went fishing the other day, and I got to Food Line to get some chicken livers. When I came back out, it was dead. I had to get it jumped.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'm like, okay. I kind of seen the battery kind of low, but I ain't really paying no mind. So I'm like, okay, it's gonna crank back up. Got to jump, and then I went on and went fishing anyway, right? I'm like, just in case it don't start back up, let me leave. Let me try to leave, get a jump before the sun go down. It was around this time like this. Man, it took forever for somebody to come and give me a jump. And then by the time they actually came to give me a jump, that thing would not stay calm. I was like, damn, I'm glad I started trying early, but maybe when I did get it crunk, I couldn't get out the parking lot. I had to wait about an hour for my parents to come.
You put some water in the battery?
Nah, I knew it was the alternator because it started dying.
Yeah.
It started dying as it was running.
All right, man, we get it. I'll talk to you later, bro.
Okay, you take care. Dang. Oh my goodness. I gotta go take a shower before I go to my client's house. Can't be going to nobody's house trying to organize. Crazy. trying to beat this in. Bottle came out that joint. That whole need to be right back. Alright, this one over tight. Here, disconnected, disconnected. Those are connected, disconnected. This all is stuff. Alright, look what's holding it. I gotta put this back. This is holding y'all up. Let me see. tight, it's tight. Now I gotta get this belt on. Like we in there like cookware. Woo, y'all, we about finished. Now the last touch is you gotta connect this battery back. Ooh, that thing bright. It wasn't even that bright. When you take some out, put some back. This might be the piece to this. Nope. That's the one on this piece. Man, this thing don't even want to stay on there. I'm gonna do this. Nope. How about y'all trying to hurry up? I don't know where you fell. I don't know where it went. stripping? Nope, we ain't stripping that. Okay. See, this thing got to be tight. I don't want no problem. Oh, that's why that little bitch. Guys, I might need a new terminal for real. I think I might have one in there. Someone earlier. There we go. That's tight enough. Alright. Put all the tools back and double check this alternator, make sure everything is lined up. Alright, y'all, let's check this out. Probably need to jump because the battery was dead. What I'm hoping is that the alternator already starting to work. Yeah, let me get a jump. And we'll be able to tell what's up. I appreciate y'all tapping in. I'm sure it's gonna work. Put everything back the way it was. Sir? Yes, sir. Oh, okay. So my neighbor's gonna give me his jump box. And this thing needs some cooling in it. Do I got some cooling over there? My bad, y'all. Double check, make sure everything is closed up. Got that. Yeah, tighten that back. Look at this, man. All oily. Time for sure. Close the door. Go in the house. All right, here come the real test. Let's take this off. Let's see if it stay crump. If it don't, then it's the battery. Thank you. I'm gonna have to give you one of those. Now it's time to take it around the block. So I'm gonna show y'all this. Y'all see that? So it's staying at the midpoint. When I had the battery charger hooked up, it was up near 18. So now we gotta test it out. I got the lights on to make sure it works. Need some gas. It's not going down. Yeah, I'm gonna just take it around the block real quick. What y'all think? Did I do a good job? It's dying real quick. I got the lights on and everything, so it's okay. That's down a little bit. Now the test is to see it's going down a little bit. My prayer is that it's go back up or something. Oh look, the battery light on again. And it's a brand new alternator, so it gotta be the battery. I just don't want to get somewhere and get stuck. And I'm wrong. Yeah. I don't know why the battery light's still on. Now it went off. I guess I had to drive it around so it could catch up or something. I don't know. Now I just gotta keep an eye on it. Look, it came back. I don't know, man. I gotta figure something out. It's not dying. It's concerning to me. And then it's like low. So I'm gonna let it just sit idle. And it's not flipping. What y'all think? Anybody that's a mechanic or something, let me know. Let me know. If I got put everything on right. It's running. It's not cutting off. I don't know. I know I need some coolant. Let me beat the horn. That battery light still on. Lights work. The AC blowing. It's not strong, but need some oil in here. I don't really need the AC right now, I ain't gonna lie. But I don't know. Look, the battery light went off again. So no battery. It said normal have like it normally would be. I don't know. What y'all think? Think it's safe to drive across town? About 30 minutes away? I hate to get somewhere and get stuck. Well, hopefully, well, at least I know that it'll be the battery and not the alternator. The alternator changed. And like it's holding up now. So I appreciate y'all tapping in. Y'all be blessed.